Hello, welcome to episode 20 of Dwarf Fortress. In this episode, we will probably get attacked. I know I say that a lot, but I think it's actually going to happen this time. But I actually have no clue. Let's see, what is happening? Not much, really. Mining out down here, but blah. Okay. Guy's trading at the depot, or he will be soon. Send a bunch of guys to go kill a thief. This guy, we can start trading now. And I will be doing that. Or, I guess, yeah. And since it brought wagons, I can throw a bunch of stone at their face. Large quantities. Large quantities. I'll come back when I've selected everything. Yep, everything is selected, and now I can start buying stuff. I don't have very much money, I only have like 2,000, which is not a whole lot. As I just said 5 seconds ago. I know. Ooh, let's see. They actually have a lot of stuff I want, but I'm not going to be able to get most of it. I'm just going to be spending all money on some bronze and some steel, because I really need some metal for my military. Like, desperately need metal for my military. I'm actually above the weight limit a bunch, so I don't even have that much money. Not especially great. At all. So, let's see. I don't really know what to say, because not much is happening. I'm just buying stuff. I'm seeing how much money I can get. But what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm just gonna buy the metal and not bother with any of the animals or any of the beer, because I just don't have enough money. If I had more money, I would most certainly do it. Let's see, check on metals. Okay, so in the metals, copper's the weakest. Well, copper and silver are both really weak. But copper's pretty generally the worst. You don't really need copper for anything. It's not like electricity or anything, so it doesn't really matter. And silver is also weak for everything except for hammers. It makes devastating hammers because it's so heavy. Heavier things make stronger hammers. So, if in some strange way you were able to grab a hammer made out of platinum, possibly from some mood to make an artifact, then that would be probably the strongest hammer ever. But you probably won't get that. So, on to copper. Copper armor, the only thing it can deflect blows from are like wood weapons and copper weapons. Anything else pretty much just goes right through it. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I think sometimes it can stop them, but it doesn't. It might just help a little bit. I'm not really sure. Bronze. I think it's actually stronger than iron now. It used to be weaker, but now I think it's better. It might not be better for armor, so I think it's just better for like weapons, like cutting edges. But I have to verify that, and I don't really feel like doing that right now. I'll probably find out for next video or something. I don't know. And I never will! Haha! But iron, it's pretty much a pretty good metal, except for you don't really want to leave it as iron. You should probably take it and make it into into steel, because steel is the strongest item you can get in the game safely. I'm not going to say any more than that, because I could be spoiling it for some people, and I don't really want to do that. Let's just say, dig as deep as you can. You'll have fun. Lots of it. Yeah, and I'm gonna slaughter some animals because that guy who's doing his mood, he wants leather, so I have to kill something. Obviously, I'm gonna kill something I have a ton of, or that I don't need. Sadly, I have nothing that I do not. I need everything that I have, so I just can't do that, which means I just have to kill a turkey. I'm gonna kill one of the gobblers because I don't need them as much as I do the hens. I don't really need the eggs to be fertilized. I just need the eggs in general, because that's what I'm going to be eating for a lot of the time. Especially later, in like, 10 episodes. You'll see why. I mean, it'll take you like all week. Probably by next weekend you'll see it, but whatever. Oh, we're actually making really good progress on this gem mining out. Pretty far. Huh. 3 Merc Dwarves trading is good. I think we only have 3 Merc Dwarves, so I should hope so. Yeah, I just want all of them trading. It's the best. And with the metal that I bought, I can finally have some armor for my, well, more importantly weapons, but I can have some weapons and armor for my swords drawers, like steel weapons and armor, which is pretty much top grade, except for the other thing, which I may or may not ever get to. I don't know if I'm going to bother digging that deep. Yeah, also I'm thinking about building the maze. I mentioned that in the last video, but I'm probably going to build a maze. Like, there's a labyrinth of corridors, except for a series of drawbridges to make it straight. But then if I want them to have to go through the entire maze, I'll just close drawbridges, and it'll be long and winding and filled with traps. Like, not just along the way, just like the entire thing just covered in like weapon and cage traps. But the weapon traps at the beginning, and then the cage traps at the end. Because I really just want to kill them. I don't really want to capture them because I just want their stuff. I know how to get stuff off of people in cages. I just would rather not, because it's easier that way. People. Some of their kids though, so it's not all pure working force. Get more alcohol because I'm probably gonna run out soon. And actually, no, when I think about it, I think I only have like 30 alcohol left, and that's not enough for anybody. Yeah, if you don't have as much alcohol as you do people, you have a serious problem. You really need to get making alcohol. You really want to have, I don't know, I think 10 times as much alcohol as you do people. That's probably pretty much safe if you want to stop. If you don't want to stop because you just have massive food stockpiles that don't have to be filled like I do, then you just keep on going. I mean, not like plants are really in short supply or anything. Plum helmets, you could usually like literally make a bath out of them and still have too many left over. You could probably cover the whole map in them by the time. Or some fortresses can probably cover the whole map in them. Mine probably will be one of them eventually, but not really focused on that right now. But I guess the number will be slowly climbing. I'm gonna stop this game as soon as I die and lose everybody. I'm not gonna abandon it unless I have like one kid left, because obviously you can't do anything. But if I have one person left, then there's still a chance I could get something done. So I don't know how to do it. Yeah, there's a kobold thief there. So, that guy. Kill. And so they did. Or, well, they're going to, but, okay, never mind, it's already dead. Oh, that's because of the, caravan guards, they decided to attack it. Which they will do. The only problem is if the caravan guards get killed, then, the nation that the caravan guards are from will, start to hate you. Because even if it wasn't your fault that they got killed, they still get mad at you for them being killed. Which is kind of annoying, but I haven't had it happen to me yet. And if it happens too much, I think it has to happen like at least 3 times, then, it'll And what ended up happening is that the nation will declare war on you. You can do that with all the nations, you just be at war with everybody, but I do like trade caravans because they do bring me some things that I can't obtain on my own, especially trade with the elves. Until I get a breeding pair of eagles, I don't want to stop trading with the elves. No, I want a breeding pair of eagles and bears, is really what I want. Once I get that, I don't really care anymore, because that will be deadly. So you need to start breeding them up. I'm not sure how long it takes for a eagle to mature, but I know it's a pretty long time, so... Okay, let's see. Giant eagle. Well, I don't want giant eagles, okay. I don't even know what's going on, besides nothing. There's some goats, a chinchilla, and a bunch of merchants. Oh, no, I don't want eagles, I want giant eagles. That's what I meant. Let's see. Okay, so their eggs take 6 months to hatch, and let's see. Oh, it's only 1 year for adulthood. That's pretty. That's okay. 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 That's not very bad. I thought it'd be worse. Oh, apparently there's a bug where, flying things won't fly. So, I don't get diminish some of the ability, but... Yeah, we don't have very much alcohol or very many plants, actually. We're kind of lacking on everything. Well, actually, I think we have enough alcohol now, but we don't have very many plants, really. We don't have very much anything, except for ammunition. We have lots of ammunition, we have lots of stone. Grizzly bear. Okay. Hey, I'm almost done with this, actually. As soon as we're done with this, I'll start mining out all the veins of gems. I'll just, mine out gems wherever I can see them along the walls. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna get is well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna get the eagles too, but I'm gonna go for grizzly bears because they make apparently very strong war animals, and they can apparently Dwarf Fortress Wiki says that it can bite through iron chainmail. And these people want pretty much crafts. So I might start making crafts again. I'm not really sure, but I think that's what I'm gonna do because it will be nice. And no, not really, because you don't play Dwarf Fortress. If you've ever played Adventure Mode, and you've seen the fortresses that the dwarves live in, obviously they're not doing the same thing you are. Or as put it is, I'm not really sure. They're not playing the same game as you are. Oh, okay, so I'm just reading about how to train animals, because I do want to do that. Apparently need to have a animal training zone, so I'll do that for next time. Yes, for next time, and then just see how that goes. Urube. I don't know what the heck that was. I was trying to say something and then just messed up. But thanks for watching, and goodbye.